December has arrived with a vengeance, bringing an unseasonable, bone-chilling cold to much of the United States. Across the country, people are waking up to a world transformed overnight, streets blanketed in snow, cars coated in frost, and a biting wind that cuts straight through even the thickest winter coats. This isn't the gentle start to winter that many had hoped for. Instead, it's a dramatic and early arrival of Arctic air, catching millions off guard and forcing communities to adapt quickly. The early winter scenes are striking. Snow drapes over neighborhoods, trees glisten with ice, and the sun rises over a landscape that looks more like January than early December. For many, the sudden shift from autumn's golden hues to winter's stark whites has been both beautiful and jarring. Over 235 million Americans are now facing freezing or sub-freezing temperatures, with the cold stretching from the towering Rockies all the way to the bustling cities of the East Coast. Weather maps show a vast swath of blue and purple, a visual reminder of just how widespread and intense this Arctic outbreak truly is. Just days ago, many regions were enjoying mild autumn weather with temperatures comfortable enough for light jackets and outdoor strolls, but in the blink of an eye, the mercury plunged by 15 to 20 degrees following Thanksgiving, a stark reminder of nature's volatility and the power of shifting weather patterns. The rapid change has left many scrambling to prepare homes and vehicles for the deep freeze. This is the coldest air to hit the region since last February, arriving with a roar and demanding immediate adaptation. People rush to layer up, their breath visible in the frigid air, as icy winds whip through city streets and rural towns alike. The sudden cold has also led to increased demand for heating, with utility companies urging residents to conserve energy and stay safe. Meteorologists point to a larger atmospheric pattern at play, a powerful jet stream dip that has allowed Arctic air to surge southward, ensuring that few regions escape the cold's relentless reach. Satellite images reveal the scale of this event, with cold air blanketing much of North America and forecasters warning that the chill is likely to persist. By early December, freezing temperatures will dominate the Midwest and push deep into the Northeast, affecting millions of people from Chicago to Boston. Snowstorms are already snarling traffic, closing schools, and prompting communities to activate emergency plans. For many, the early arrival of winter means shoveling driveways, navigating icy roads, and finding creative ways to stay warm. As the Arctic air settles in, towns and cities are bracing for a prolonged, intense winter, weeks ahead of schedule. Sand trucks and plows are out in force, families are sealing windows and doors, and everyone is preparing for what could be a long, challenging season. The early arrival of the Arctic is a powerful reminder of nature's unpredictability, and a call for communities to come together and face the cold, head-on. The culprit behind this deep freeze is the polar vortex, a swirling mass of frigid air that acts like a giant invisible barrier, usually keeping the coldest air trapped high above the Arctic Circle. This powerful system is a natural part of our planet's climate engine, spinning relentlessly over the North Pole and helping to regulate temperatures across the northern hemisphere. Most years, the polar vortex remains locked in place, its icy grip contained far from the bustling cities and towns of North America. The Arctic tundra, blanketed in snow and ice, is its usual domain, a remote, frozen wilderness where few people venture. But this year, something unusual happened. The vortex weakened and split apart, like a spinning top wobbling off balance. This breakdown allowed vast pools of Arctic air to escape, spilling southward and unleashing a wave of frigid temperatures across North America. Cities that normally brace for winter chills found themselves facing record-breaking cold and intense snowstorms. Imagine opening the door to a giant freezer. The cold doesn't just stay inside, it rushes out in a dramatic burst, flooding everything in its path. That's exactly what happened as the Arctic's icy air surged south, transforming city streets into frozen landscapes and catching millions off guard. The reason for this sudden escape: disruptions in the polar vortex, triggered by powerful atmospheric waves, have made the jet stream, our high-altitude river of air, wavier and more unpredictable. Instead of flowing smoothly, it now dips and bends, channeling blasts of Arctic air directly into major cities like Chicago and New York, where the cold bites harder than ever. And this isn't just a one-time event. The instability in the vortex means we could see more Arctic outbreaks in the coming weeks. Each new wave brings the potential for more snow, more ice, and more disruptions to daily life. Residents are already bracing for a winter that seems determined to keep everyone on edge. Scientists are racing to understand what's driving these changes. Some believe that a warming Arctic, where temperatures are rising faster than almost anywhere else on Earth, may be making the polar vortex more unstable, leading to more frequent and severe cold air outbreaks. Researchers are analyzing weather data, running computer models, and braving the elements to unlock the secrets of this powerful phenomenon. For now, one thing is certain: the Arctic's freezer door is wide open, and the cold is pouring out with a vengeance. The landscape, both urban and wild, is being reshaped by these icy blasts, reminding us of the power and unpredictability of our planet's climate. As we bundle up and prepare for a volatile start to winter, we're left to wonder, how long will the Arctic's freezer stay open, and what surprises does the season still have in store? The Arctic front first slammed into the west and Midwest, bringing jaw-dropping temperature drops. Denver saw a 33-degree plunge in just 24 hours, while the northern plains and upper Midwest faced even harsher conditions. Cities like Bismarck and Minneapolis are seeing sub-zero temperatures weeks earlier than usual. Wind chills in Chicago could reach a life-threatening -25, with frostbite possible in minutes. Snow from recent storms won't melt soon, as highs remain well below freezing. Monday, December 2nd, will be the coldest morning yet for much of the region. The rapid, severe temperature drop is a powerful reminder of winter's force. Before the coldest air arrived, Winter Storm Bellamy dumped heavy snow across the Midwest, setting the stage for the deep freeze. Iowa and northern Illinois saw over a foot of snow, paralyzing travel and daily life. As Bellamy moved on, another storm added 6 to 7 more inches to southern Minnesota, followed by blustery winds and whiteout conditions. The back-to-back storms left the region buried and weary, with deep snowpack reflecting sunlight and helping the Arctic air stay even colder. The snow's albedo effect will intensify and prolong the cold, locking the Midwest in a deep freeze. The groundwork is set for an extended period of extreme cold. The Arctic blast has upended daily life for millions. Roads are treacherous, with ice and snow causing accidents and isolating communities. Air travel is in chaos, with hundreds of flights delayed or canceled, and ripple effects nationwide. As the cold moves east, major airports brace for more disruptions. Simple errands require careful planning and layers of clothing. Outdoor workers face real danger from frostbite and hypothermia. Schools may close, and even pets are at risk. The cold strains power grids and water pipes, and car batteries fail in the sub-zero chill. This outbreak is a test of resilience, forcing communities to focus on staying warm and safe. As the Midwest freezes, the East Coast braces for a powerful nor'easter forming over the Atlantic. This storm will intensify rapidly, drawing in ocean moisture and Arctic air, setting up a major winter event. Some coastal areas may see rain at first, but as the storm strengthens, heavy snow and a flash freeze will follow. The storm's exact track will determine who gets the heaviest snow, but blizzard conditions and dangerous travel are likely. The nor'easter marks the second phase of this winter outbreak, dragging Arctic air across the northeast. Residents should prepare now for significant disruptions and hazardous conditions. The nor'easter barreling toward the northeast is forecast to undergo a dramatic transformation known as bombogenesis, a rapid intensification that turns an ordinary winter storm into a meteorological powerhouse. This process, often called a weather bomb, happens when the storm's central pressure drops at least 24 millibars in 24 hours, unleashing explosive energy and setting the stage for extreme conditions across the region. As the system intensifies into a bomb cyclone, residents can expect a swift escalation in both wind and snowfall, with the storm's core packing a punch that rivals some hurricanes. Winds could reach hurricane force, up to 90 mph, tearing through coastal towns and inland communities alike, toppling trees, snapping power lines, and sending debris flying. Especially in exposed coastal areas, the combination of fierce winds and heavy snow will create dangerous blizzard conditions, with visibility dropping to near zero at times. Widespread damage and power outages are likely, as utility crews brace for a surge in emergency calls, and residents prepare for the possibility of days without electricity or heat. Heavy, blinding snow will create whiteout conditions, making travel life-threatening. roads may become impassable within hours, stranding motorists and making rescue operations extremely difficult. Snowfall totals could reach 10–15 inches in the northeast, with some localized bands dumping even more. Urban centers and rural communities alike will be blanketed, disrupting daily life and shutting down businesses, schools, and transit systems. In parts of Atlantic Canada, the storm's northern edge could deliver up to 2 to 3 feet of snow, burying roads and isolating entire towns for days. Wet, heavy snow will strain trees and roofs, increasing the risk of structural damage and downed branches. Emergency services urge residents to clear snow from vulnerable rooftops and avoid walking near heavily laden trees. As temperatures plummet, the snow will shift from wet and heavy to light and powdery, blowing easily in the wind, and further reducing visibility. Once the storm passes, the region will be plunged into a deep freeze, with the coldest air since last February sweeping across the landscape. This Arctic blast will make recovery efforts even more challenging. Temperatures are expected to plunge up to 30 degrees below normal, with wind chills making it feel even colder. Prolonged exposure could lead to frostbite in minutes, and authorities are urging everyone to stay indoors if possible. Brutal wind, chills, and black ice will linger long after the snow stops falling, making roads treacherous and increasing the risk of accidents. Emergency vehicles may struggle to reach those in need, and salt trucks will be working around the clock. The aftermath will be stark. Impassable roads, widespread outages, and entire neighborhoods buried under feet of snow. Recovery could take days, if not weeks, as communities dig out and restore essential services. This storm's legacy will be felt long after the last snowflake falls, as the Northeast and Atlantic Canada face a prolonged period of cold, cleanup, and recovery. Residents are urged to prepare now, stay informed, and look out for one another as this historic nor'easter unfolds. This early severe winter isn't going away soon. NOAA forecasters say the weakened polar vortex and La Niña pattern will keep the cold and snow coming. Most Americans can expect below normal temperatures and above average precipitation through December. Alberta clippers will bring bursts of snow and reinforce the cold, keeping roads slick and travel risky. Another major Arctic outbreak could arrive by mid-December, as the volatile polar vortex remains unstable. All signs point to a long, challenging winter ahead. Prepare for more cold and storms. With dangerous cold gripping the nation, safety comes first. Limit time outdoors and dress in layers, with a windproof outer shell and warm hat and mittens. Watch for frostbite and hypothermia. Seek warmth immediately if you notice symptoms. Prepare your home. Check heating. Have backup heat sources. And never use ovens or grills for warmth. Let faucets drip to prevent frozen pipes, and insulate plumbing in cold areas. Keep your car's fuel tank at least half full, and pack a winter survival kit. Always check weather and road conditions before traveling, and heed official warnings. By taking these steps, we can all stay safe and warm through this Arctic blast.